Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, there was a huge three-team trade blockbuster deal between the Milwaukee Bucks, the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Phoenix Suns. The Damian Lillard Blazers saga has finally ended, and the Milwaukee Bucks are teaming up Damian Lillard with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton, and even Brook Lopez. I think with Damian Lillard coming into Milwaukee, joining Giannis and Middleton, if Middleton stays healthy this season, I think that's a big if, because the past two seasons, Chris Middleton has had a lot of health issues. But I could still see the Bucks winning the championship if Middleton has health issues. But if Middleton is healthy and Dame and Giannis are a good duo, which I don't see why they wouldn't be, and Brook Lopez still is a great center for the Milwaukee Bucks. He starts to I know some people have been worried about him maybe starting to age a little bit. But if he keeps doing what he's doing, I think this Milwaukee Bucks team should be the favorites to win the NBA championship. But there's a lot of details to talk about in this three-team trade with the Suns. The Suns got a lot of players. They got 4 players. The Blazers got 3, and the Bucks got Dame. So the Bucks, the only thing they got was Damian Lillard, who averaged 32 points per game this season and has been one of the best scorers in basketball over the last couple of seasons. The Blazers acquired Jrue Holiday, who was an All-Star this season, and I think a 2-time All-Star. No, he was an All-Star this year. I think it was like his first All-Star since like 2012 or 2013. He had a good year, averaging almost 20 points per game. They also got DeAndre Ayton, and then a solid player who was a second-round pick for the Phoenix Suns. So they get DeAndre Ayton from the Suns, they get Jrue Holiday from the Bucks, and then Taramani Kamara, who was a second-round pick for the Suns this year. Then they get two first-round picks for the Milwaukee Bucks, 2029 first-round pick, and a 2030 Bucks pick swap. So that is what the Blazers get. The Suns acquire. I really like what the Suns got. Obviously, the big winner is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks, and even the Blazers as well, getting Jrue Holiday and DeAndre Ayton. But they traded away DeAndre Ayton, who was definitely a problem for the Bucks. I think they were ready to move on. And they got back Yusuf Nurkic, who DeAndre Ayton is a better center than Nurkic is, but Nurkic is a very solid center and is a good defensive player. I think he'll be a good addition for the Phoenix Suns. But they also get Grayson Allen, who averaged 10 points per game last year with the Bucks and is a good 3-point shooter, and 2 role players that could play some minutes off the bench in Nasir Little and Keon Johnson. Also, really good job by the Blazers here getting rid of Nasir Little. That's a W for them as well. All right, So we're going to go over some stats for some of the players that got traded. So Dame averaged 32.2 points per game with 7 assists last year, and that's what the Bucks got. Yusuf Nurkic averaged 13 points per game with 10 rebounds per game. That's one of the players the Suns got. Then Nasir Little averaged 6.5 points per game with 3 rebounds per game. Keon Johnson averaged 5 points per game, and that's another one of the players the Suns got. Then Grayson Allen, the other player the Suns got, 10.5 points per game for Grayson Allen. And Grayson Allen's 3-point percentage was 40% last year. Then from the players that the Portland Trail Blazers got, DeAndre Ayton last year averaged 18 points per game on 10 rebounds per game and 1 block per game. And Jrue Holiday averaged 19 points per game with 7 assists per game, 5 rebounds per game, averaged over 1 steal per game, is a great defensive player, one of the best defensive guards in the NBA, and was an All-Star last year. And then Kamari was a draft pick in the draft, so he has no stats. So that is it for the players that were acquired in this trade. Their stats from last season. So yeah, I think biggest win in this trade obviously is going to go to the Milwaukee Bucks. They just added in Damian Lillard, gave up Jrue Holiday and Grayson Allen in a first-round pick and got Damian Lillard. That's unbelievable. They're pairing him with Giannis Antetokounmpo, arguably the best basketball player in the world right now, and also another multiple-time All-Star in Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez are one of the probably top 10 center in the NBA. So yeah, I think if you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan, you have to be happy what's going on with the future for them. But yeah, using your thoughts on the trade for the Milwaukee Bucks and also the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trail Blazers. I think the Trailblazers and the Suns did very solid in this trade, but obviously the Bucks are the biggest winners. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy them, your thoughts, and peace out.